I remember we sat and listened to the songs, and there was something incredibly sort of eerie about the first track, Jesus Alone. It sort of had this line, you fell from the sky, crash landed.
Do you want to just tell me the story?
I mean, I don't really know, because I can't imagine how you navigate such a thing. You know, I just can't even fathom it. And watching this happen to people that you love is, it doesn't even, I don't think it even makes you gives you any insight really into it, because there's a step with it you can't go. But it feels like, for Nick, as somebody who's created all his life, it feels like.
Can we stop? We have to recalibrate. This is out of focus. It's not usable at the moment.
Okay.
Calibrate focus, please. Sorry for that.
That's all right, man.
Okay. Let's cut it. All right. Do you want me to hop out, John?
Yes,
and
please.
Then,
Could
yeah.
you?
Do you want me to get out too?
Yeah, we'll get out.
If you want to stretch your legs.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm sorry.
It's shocking, man. It's shocking. It's terrible. You
Well,
just think
basically
this
what I
is
want-
not what I...
What I want you to...
To be honest, look, I find this really hard, because I've never discussed Nick's private life, or anybody that I know. I don't sort of discuss it like this, and yet it feels like this is something that's got to come up, you know.
Yeah.
And so there's a part of me that feels very protective.
Yeah.
And that's where it's hard to strike a balance, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go and tell you what I saw when I went there and all this. I don't want to tell you what I felt, because it just feels like that's like private, you know.
Warren sent me something yesterday. I emailed a friend last night.
Guys, should we all go in first? Because I've got to get in before... We've all got to get behind you, Benoit.
I don't know. And I was mentioning how time felt elastic these days.
All right, so let me go this way, mate.
And he emailed me back a very excited and lovely email where he spoke about the idea that all things were happening all the time. Is this okay to wear in the studio? Do you want me to put a shirt on and stuff? Texturally.
Texturally, that's not the greatest thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, come on. Let's. Are you going to film this?
Yes. Yeah, we're filming.
Oh, you are.
We never stop.
Okay.
So try and get both nicks.
All past, present, and future are happening now, right now.
And then if you just... Yeah, great, Nick.
That basically a caveman was clubbing a female mate at the same time that astronauts or scientists were trying to work out how to colonize Mars. Now, that is encouraging, right? And I think he meant well, but it's not true because it's not true because
An exit, you know, exit to the right. And you see there's another Nick in the mirror there. Yeah, there. You know what I mean? So when he comes back in.
if everything was happening now,
Nick? Yeah? How do you feel about us having another go at that?
I wouldn't be sitting here waiting for the film crew to work out how to work
Yeah, we'd really appreciate another go.
this ridiculous 3D black and white camera.
Alright, this is... Okay.
Right now, nothing is happening.
We won't do it a third time.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Basically, everything you just did was fantastic, okay? And we'd really appreciate another go. You know what I mean?
So I have to undress again.
Undress, yeah. Now, let's go back to A. Do you want it to do a bit slower?
Yeah. Well, I just need to be work size, you need to be work size.
Okay, you want me to...
And
I can
give
give
me
you...
a bit more space there. That's all you got, actually. That's all you got. That's enough fucking
I mean, obviously, your songs have become a lot less narrative.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. And do you have... is there a reason for that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think maybe there's, you know, maybe songs serve a certain need, and I think I probably needed, on some level, a kind of narrative in my life that was kind of predictable and had a kind of logic to it. So I wrote stories, and they seemed to hold everything together in a particular part of my life, or a long part of my life, where things needed to be held together. But I don't believe in the narrative anymore. I don't actually believe that that's what life is like, and that there's a pleasing resolve and all of that sort of thing to life. I just feel that to do a fractured narrative, a thing where time is actually compressed, events are stuck on top of other events, there's no particular logic to it, or a distressing kind of logic, makes that it's much more real and true to the way I feel about things. So this is just some sort of directorial tactic to make us all pissed off.
Make you all pissed off? Not at all.
To get us all edgy in the morning.
Yeah, thanks.
Not
Thank
at
you.
all. This is actually just, this is us a top vision.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks.
We're rolling, right? Yeah, very good.
So everything we say is taped,
It's all...
unless we pull out the plug.
Yep.
Okay. I think it's the nature of songs to have an insight into things that we don't consciously have, because largely they come from the unconscious, which is a kind of reservoir of knowledge and understanding that's far beyond what we consciously are aware of.
I've got this stuff that we did in Melbourne here when we were going through it, and maybe we can just go through this and look at the what.
Yeah, that's changed a little bit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, let's just add to stuff and
yeah,
subtract, and then. But actually, with Jesus alone, should we go back to that? You know, we're talking about going back to the earlier version of it.
Yeah.
That's less. Okay, good.
So songs can often appear to foretell situations in the same way as dreams maybe are able to have a kind of prophetic nature sometimes.
Yeah.
Susie, for example, is hugely superstitious about my songs.
That they're a canary in the coal mine kind of thing, that there's some...
Exactly, yeah. But you know, I like I said, I don't think that this is unique to what I do. Although I write a certain type of song that has a certain element of anxiety and dread and anguish to them in their nature, so they can foretell
certain events.
Right. Hey, Jake. This is the vocal that you didn't do at La Frette.
Yeah, but I just patched up this vocal at La
Yeah.
Frette. So this is this before it's been put in time.
Yeah.
You fell from the sky and crash landed in a field near the River Adur. Flowers sprang from the ground, lambs burst from the wombs of their mother. In a hole beneath the bridge you convalesced, you fashioned a mast of clay and twigs. You gave them names, you gave them names. With my voice,
It's better that.
I am calling you.
And I'm playing the piano at the same
Yeah,
time.
and because it's just opened up a bit
With
more
my
there.
voice,
This feels like
I am
It
calling.
doesn't need the piano, right?
it's got the piano here.
Yeah, but we could do the piano separately.
Yeah.
Added overdub piano and all those sorts of oohs and ahs and all that.
You're an African doctor harvesting tea.
Just go back to...
This has a, I mean, I have to listen to the other one, but this definitely has a sort of intensity about it.
Yeah. There's something the way that it just sort of builds and it becomes
Yeah.
hypnotic and stuff, and the other one feels like a song.
Yeah.
It feels...
Okay, so the vocal needs to be fixed up because
Yeah, it goes in and out of...
there's just mumbo jumbo on it.
You need to re-sing the vocal.
Well, it's kind of ad-libbed
Right.
You know, mate,
a bit, you know, a lot. And then,
in La Frette, we kind of put it on one, but the one was actually sometimes it wasn't even like
We
the
never
right
even knew where the one
No,
was.
it seemed to come in the wrong spots.
Well,
When
at least we
listened
all
back to it, it
had a
felt
different
like it
opinion, as we often
felt
do.
like it all. It,
No
all,
way.
it
Never
felt like it.
You've never
came
heard
in
that
on
one
the
before?
spots on a couple of them.
One.
Should there be a vocal before we do anything else?
Yeah.
Or maybe we don't need a vocal before.
I think the vocal will give us the kind of the energy,
Right.
and what to do so that you feed off. You know, you're working off that, and then I think you'll know what to put under it. Like I think it's.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, it's really light.
Incredible, isn't it?
Aluminium.
Aluminium tin. Oh, incredible. $3,000.
Oh yeah, did you buy it? You bought it?
Yeah.
Does it sound good?
No, it looks awesome though.
This is difficult. This is really fucking difficult. It is. Doing an overdubbed vocal is some kind of torture. And it's something that I really try and avoid. I do everything I can to get the vocal down while the basic track is being recorded, you know, that we just all do it together.
There's something more hypnotic about this one and kind of more meditative or something, and it kind of has feels a bit more mysterious or something. And also the kind of fact that the stuff doesn't just come in on the one where you'd feel it comes in somewhere, but there's some more space for the kind of backing thing to kind of come through. See?
No.
What's that one?
I don't know what the chords are.
I have to hear it on with.
Now, you want to play piano, right?
And I don't know what the chords are.
I don't know. I don't know yet because I don't even know what the chords are.
They keep changing all the time. I mean, I played the chords originally, but there seems to be endless variations on the circle.
Oh, fuck it, I don't know what that is. So no, I won't be playing the piano.
And it seems to be a bit weird to be trying to work out the chords to an improvised song anyway, don't you think? I'm calling you with my voice. I am calling you. I should have strengthened my voice. With my voice, with my voice, with my voice, I am calling you. I should have sung more before I came into the studio. I am calling. I knew that at the time.
Okay. All right.
I'll come out, okay?
Yep.
I think I'm losing my voice. Just file it under lost things. My voice. My iPhone. My judgment. My memory, maybe. Fuck. And isn't it the invisible things? Lost things that have so much mass and so much weight.
All right.
And are as big as the universe. You fell from the sky, crash landed in a field near the River Ader. Flowers sprang from the ground, lambs burst from the wombs of their mothers. In a hole beneath a bridge, you convalesced, you fashioned masks of clay and twigs. You cried beneath the dripping trees, a ghost song lodged in the throat of a mermaid. With my voice, I am calling you. You're a young man waking covered in blood that is not yours. You're a woman in a yellow dress, surrounded by a charm of hummingbirds. You're a young girl full of forbidden energy, flickering in the gloom. You're a drug addict lying on your back in a Tijuana hotel room. With my voice, I am calling you. With my voice, I am calling you. You're an African doctor, harvesting tear ducts. You believe in God, but you get no special dispensation for this belief now. You're an old man sitting by a fire, you're the mist rolling off the sea. You're a distant memory in the mind of your creator, don't you see? With my voice, I am calling you. With my voice, I am calling you. Let us sit together until the moment comes. With my voice, I am calling you. Let us sit together in the dark until the moment comes. With my voice, I am calling you. With my voice, I am calling you. With my voice, I am calling you. With my voice, I am calling you.
Cool. Nice. That was a good one, the long one.
It's good.
Great. Cup of tea.
Do you feel that a lack of narrative allows you to get to something as a way to kind of
I just
explain
don't think.
the world to
I
yourself?
don't think life is a story.
Yeah.
You know that has it. I mean, we all hope it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
it kind of is, I have to say. It kind of is a story. It's the same story for everyone, in a way.
In a way, but the arc can be very different, and it's not necessarily. I guess you were born and you die.
Well, you gradually decay.
gradually decay.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's what I feel like I'm dealing with, and you're 10 years ahead of me.
You decay and you sort of diminish.
Do you really feel that way?
Yeah.
In what sense?
That the struggle to do what I do is it just requires more effort.
Was you ready?
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Where from?
Where do you want to go from, Woz?
I guess the second, verse.
Second verse, okay.
Most of us don't want to change, really.
That went away. That did. What happened when you came in? Because it went away and now it's come back.
I mean, why should we?
Has it moved back? Or is it a cable? Was it when you lifted up the cables, John? Lift up the cables.
What we want to do is to sort of modify.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop. What have you done there?
Most of us don't want to change.
Yeah,
That's made a
whatever
difference.
that cable is, that's the one.
What we do want is sort of modifications on the original model. We keep on being ourselves, but just hopefully better versions of ourselves. But what happens when an event occurs that is so catastrophic that you just change from one day to the next? You change from the known person to an unknown person, so that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you recognize the person that you were, but the person inside the skin is a different person. So that when you go outside, the world is the same, but now you are a different person and you have to renegotiate your position in the world.
Yeah. Okay.
For instance,
I think DFG, DFA seems to...
when you go into a shop to get cigarettes because this new version of yourself smokes, and the shop owner says, "How are you?" and you don't know how to answer. Or when you meet a friend on the street who says some kindness.
They don't really work on the choruses because they connect to
maybe it should be, because that goes boom.
And suddenly you are crying in their arms for ages. And then you realize that the person is not a friend at all.
I think we're saying the same
like
thing.
a little boom.
Like
The boom. They're doing the wah.
They don't play on the one.
Yeah.
But someone else that you don't actually really know very well.
I wouldn't put any more emotion into it.
Or you go into a bakery to buy a loaf of bread, let's say, and you're standing in the queue and someone grabs you by the arm and says something with their kind eyes, but you can't work out what they've said because the new you can't hear very well. And so you say, "What?" but too loudly and angrily, and he says, "We are all with you, man." And you look around and all the bakery is looking at you with kind eyes. And you think that people are really nice. But when did you become an object of pity?
As soon as I walked in here, I got this spike of agitation.
Did you? How come?
Has anyone seen my pen? Thanks, mate. Yeah. Did you print out the words that I sent or the words that...
what you sent.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, because you don't have any... What if I've got them on my computer? Do you have a printer?
Here I am, the moonlight man with my six-shooter. I'm Steve McQueen. Call me a cab. I'm that kind of guy. I have a dream. Sometimes I get the elevator to the top of the Burj Al Arab and shoot my guns across Dubai. Bang, bang, bang. I'm that kind of guy.
I'm all right. I'm all right. No, I know.
But mostly I curl up inside my typewriter, and wish that I could die. Your legs are so long, they should come with their own elevator. Don't worry, darling. I'll be coming around to see you later.
I think I sang them differently or something like that than on the time.
Because between you and me and my best friend, the housefly,
Yeah, kind of.
I'm a Steve McQueen with a big, beautiful dream. I am God. I am God thinking about Steve McQueen.
Oh yeah, great.
It's for me the sirens and the sylphs do their twilight pining. On Saturday night I walk on someone else's stomach lining. Up and down the street, call me a cab, call me a cab. No, I'm a housefly called God, and I don't give a fuck.
Right, that's it. Go on.
Here I come up the elevator, 60 floors, hoping I don't get stuck. And everyone out here does mean, and everyone out here does pain, but someone's got to sing the stars, and someone's got to sing the rain. I'm the atomizer, I'm the vaporizer, I turn everything to crud. I like it here in your flesh and blood. I'm the elevator man, don't you see? You're a spider-lashed, long-legged, lovely young thing. Call me a cab. I'll drive to the top of the Burj Al Arab and fire my guns across your stomach. Because someone's got to sing the stars, and someone's got to sing the rain, and someone's got to sing the blood, and someone's got to sing the pain. Watch out, you fuckers. I've got my six-shooter and my housefly on a lead. I'm Burj Al McQueen, and I'm coming to make every last one of you bleed.
How are you, Jim?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Got your beard back, mate.
Yeah. I thought I'd grow it just for the shoot.
What about continuity?
Fuck continuity.
Fuck continuity.
God is great. Chances are, God is good. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Right. C to B flat.
I'm Steve McQueen, the atrocity man.
If you wanna bleed, don't bleed. And sing too, Jim. If you wanna bleed, don't bleed.
With my strap-on blood bomb dream.
If you wanna bleed, don't bleed. Just step away.
But mostly I curl up inside my typewriter with my housefly and cry. I tell my housefly not to cry. My housefly tells me not to die. Because someone's got to sing the stars, and someone's got to sing the rain,
D minor.
and someone's got to sing the blood, and someone's got to sing the pain.
Okay.
Which one? Which one?
Look at him. Holding everything together.
Is my hair all right?
Fucking never been better. Best it's ever been.
Huh?
Best it's ever been. Fucking proceed with
Better
absolute
be.
confidence.
What would I do without Warren?
If it's not,
3 or 4 minutes.
we should do one. We should do a take pretty soon, or we're going to lose the essence of the thing, because I can feel the whole mojo slipping away.
Yeah, it's getting cold.
We're getting bored, irritable. Can I try that out just with the backing track, please, Jake?
What's the time? Time estimate.
Mix of the vocal against the
Probably best
track.
track.
Because if it's too loud,
The track.
yeah, the track, what I'm singing against. Yeah, but it's just hearing.
You had your vocal really loud. Tishi. See that guy? Tishi.
And he's got a.
Just fucking, he picked up the camera and I was like, Tishi.
Did you show him his camera?
Yeah, I showed him a photo. It's spooky.
Warren just pointed out how much the photographer looks like Tishi. Tishi is another photographer.
Hat on. Yeah, hat works, yeah. Definitely.
Who has like shaggy hair and a beard and
I've got bad back, so I can't lean back. Yeah.
lived most of his life in the streets of his hometown in the Czech Republic. Who took photographs of women with a camera that he'd made himself. They are really wonderful photographs, like stolen moments of women in all their many amazing facets. I mean, many amazing facets. Women have more facets than men. Men are pretty much two-dimensional, and women are like fucking 3D. My wife is spectacularly three-dimensional. But every time I try to get a handle on her and to pull her into focus, she shifts and changes and becomes someone else. Or worse, she steps out of the frame entirely. And I'm left with a hovering ghost image that's burned on my retina, like I've stared into a spotlight and closed my eyes. Eventually she steps back into the frame and I pull her back into focus. But she's changed because she's been out there communing with the dead. Some go on, some stay behind, some never move at all. Girl in amber trapped forever, spinning down the hall. Let no part of her go unremembered, clothes across the floor. Girl in amber, long to slumber, shuts the bathroom door. The phone, the phone, the phone, it rings, the phone, it rings no more. The song, the song, the song, it's been since 1984. The phone, the phone, the phone, it rings, the phone, it rings no more. The song, it's been spinning now since 90. If you wanna bleed, just bleed. If you wanna bleed, just bleed. But if you wanna leave, don't breathe a word. Just step away and let the world turn you, kneel, lace up his boots, your little blue-eyed boy. Take him by the hand, go floating, moving down the hall. I get lucky, 'cause I tried again. I knew the world, it would stop spinning now since you've been gone. I used to think that when you died, you kind of wandered the world in a slumber till you crumbled, were absorbed into the earth. Well, I don't think that anymore. The phone, it rings no more. The song, it spins since 1984. The song, it spins, yeah, it's been spinning now. And if you'll hold me, I will tell you that you know that if you wanna leave, don't breathe. And if you wanna leave, don't breathe. And if you wanna leave, don't breathe a word. Just step away and let the world turn. The song, it spins, the song, it spins no more. The phone, it rings and you won't stay. Don't touch me. 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 Hair still all right?
Even better. It's even better now. Whatever you did, don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Fuck, what happened to my face? Look at those bags under my eyes. Where did they come from? They weren't there last year. The director says I look like a battered monument. I have a terrible feeling he's trying to be kind to me. I must remember to be kind back. I must remember to be kind. mostly I never knew which way was out. Once it was on, and that was that. The umbilicus was a faucet that fountained rabid blood, and I spun on my wheel like a laboratory rat. I was an electrical stone on the bathroom floor, clutching the ball. My blood was full of gags and other people's diseases. My monstrous little memory had swallowed me whole. It was the year I officially became the bride of Jesus. In love, I love you, love, I love you, love, I'll move, you move. And one more time with feeling. I love you, love, I love you, love, I'm sawn in half, and all the stars are splashed across the ceiling. Oh, the urge to kill somebody was basically overwhelming. I had such hard blues down there in the supermarket queues. I had a sudden urge to become someone like you, who started out with less than anyone I ever knew. In love, I love you, love, I love you, love, I'll move, you move, and one more time with feeling. I love you, love, I love you, love, I'm sawn in half, and all the stars are splashed across the ceiling. Shyly and softly to the hole to drink. Come as far as the edge of my blood, then swim. And in the bathroom mirror I see me vomit in the sink. And all through the house we hear the hyenas' hymns of love. I love you, love, I love you, love, I'll move, you move, I'll move, and one more time with feeling. And I love you, love, I love you, love, we saw each other in half, and all the stars are splashed and splattered across the ceiling.
How disturbing is this?
Quite disturbing.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll make a deal with you. Right?
Okay.
Absolutely anything that's in the film that you don't like,
yeah,
right, you can cut out.
Okay.
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 You should just take one now. Wait till it's
I'll wait till.
You know, take a photo of them,
Alright.
and then we can put it in the film. We could like cut to it.
Did that work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and just wind it on with the
Okay.
winder thing.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome.
Okay. And so if you want to take any photos today, you've just got to pop the flash, which is that.
We didn't ask for it. But it is all around us, a gratuitous beauty that exists whether we are there to witness it or not. The world plunges on, and all is magnificent. I watch you on your ice floe, call something into the Arctic wind. The wind offers a brutal resistance, but still you plough on. I cling to my iceberg and sing to you.
See the sun, see it rising. See it rising, rising in
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Hey.
Shit.
I've got brown hair.
You been alright?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh God. No, get rid of it. You have the animal rights people on around down there. Ways of freaking out. It's been an enormous amount of doing nothing and waiting around.
Yeah. Sounds pretty difficult.
You'll get used to the camera being there now you're all.
Okay, thanks.
G'day, Suze. Gee, you're shy. That's what I do all the time, and they give me a special one that's not connected.
just for the cameras.
It's called a DFA fader. Does fuck all.
Are the buttons? Can I press the buttons as well?
And this guy is the videographer. We're watching the videographer who's watching the cameraman who's watching us. And it just goes around and around and around. Spooky, eh?
So which is the 3D camera?
Camception.
The heavy
That
one.
one.
That one.
Okay.
This is the videographer.
Is this in 2D?
That's in 2D.
Okay.
He's
He's
only
a
in
2D.
2D. He's only 2D.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's basically the last couple of records and the soundtrack stuff has been really about that. I just pile a bunch of stuff in there and then just try and find something in there. Like it's really about that's the really exciting thing for the last few years with me has been about that, like trying to find something that kind of just comes out of nowhere.
These guys, Warren and Andrew, the director, they like to go on about accidents and the accidental nature of art. But this is just another way of saying they're communing with the gods. I mean, you'd think God would have something more pressing to do, really. There's no such thing as accidents.
Yeah, I think accidents is the wrong word because it's more that we just get into that we get ourselves into a space these days where some sort of magical thing happens that isn't to do with which isn't to do with knowing, which isn't to do with knowing at all, actually. So, I mean, there are happy accidents and stuff like that, but mostly I find that me and Warren, particularly when we kind of jam together and stuff like that, we get into a situation where a lot of very beautiful things just happen after each other, and then we get into a situation where that doesn't happen at all. And we're kind of forever foraging away for these moments. It's a very different collaborative situation with me and Warren that is with anybody else that has been working with me, because we actually sit down in a room together and compose a song together.
We're beginning our descent. I never knew what that meant. We grabbed the oxygen mask. Glowing white like fire, and I call out the window. Down to the sea.
And it's actually really exciting to sing, let's say, if you're in a room together, to sing to something that you don't know. Like, you don't know where it's going. So I'm singing a melody that's being kind of stretched into all these, into a wholly different way than I can ever come up with myself. When I sit at the piano, I play chords and I know what to sing and I know what it's going to sound like before I press the keys down. And so you just, it becomes repetitious. There's no way around it, you know. But it's very exciting to have someone else doing that side of things, because your melodies aren't dictated by what you know.
Sunday morning, skeleton tree pressed against the sky, the jittery TV, and an empty bed, glowing white like fire, and a call out the window. Down to the sea. And the devil comes collecting, for nothing is for free. And I call out the window, Jesus was alive.
thee. You know, I'm to a fault, have had a thing about words, both love and respect about words, but a kind of fear about words, of where they can actually take you and what they can expose and stuff about you. Words, right? Yeah. That's what makes the world go around. If we didn't have any way of articulating anything, we would have no way of even remembering anything, really. Because of that power of words, I've really kept them contained. Like, I don't let a line go, in my opinion. I mean, people might just think what I do is shit. I have to forget about that. But in my opinion, I don't let a line go that I'm not really, really pleased with, basically, right? And this record, I have to let go of that because the line is successful for another reason. All the fine wind is gone, and this sweet world is so much older. The animals pull the night around their shoulders. The flowers fall to their naked knees. Here I come now, here I come. I hear been out looking for something to love. There's a dark force that shifts at the edge of the trees. It's alright, it's alright. Well, you turn so long and lovely, it's hard to believe that we're falling now in the name of the Anthracene. We love, we love, we love, we lose. It's our bodies that fall when we're trying to rise. And I hear you been out there looking for something to love. Sit down beside me and I'll name it for you. Behold, behold the heaven-bound seas. The wind casts its shadow and it moves through the trees. And behold the animals and the birds in the sky and tide. I hear you've been out looking for something to set on fire. The head-bowed children fall to their knees, humbled in the age of the Anthracene. Here they come now, here they come, pulling you away. There are powers at play more forceful than we. Come over here and sit down and say a short prayer. A prayer to the air that we breathe. And the astonishing rise of the anthracene. Come on now, hold your breath while you sing. It's a long way back and I'm begging you please to come home now, come home now. Well, I heard you been out looking for something to love. Close your eyes, little world, and brace yourself. I don't want to just write songs like a diary of what my life is like. I'm not really interested in that. I want to write songs that radiate out and that connect with people and don't alienate people. Kind of great trauma isn't actually a very good thing. You know, you kind of...
You say isn't?
Well, sometimes you know, we all wish we have something to write about. You know, we all wish we have something in our lives that can happen, that we can to write about and make our writing interesting and all of that sort of stuff. But actually, trauma, I think, in the way that this happened and in the events that happened, it was extremely damaging to the creative process. Later, someone entered the garden and bashed the snake's brains in with a rock. Basically, everyone stood around among the long black cars in a state of shock. Everything got sad, sad as wind chimes, sad as streamers, sad as a single lost sock. There are many snakes, many trees, many gardens to unlock. The media and its complicitous reader blew the whole thing out of all proportion. The snake became a serpent, and in a typical tabloid distortion, the dead tree grew apples, the wasteland paradise, God was brought in, blame apportioned. The whole thing went tits up to the ceiling, a complete fuck up and a total abortion. It's like a rap song. The children let off handfuls of balloons into the sky. They huddled under the marquee. The wind chimes stopped. The streamers flagged. The straight sailing ships on the sea. There is a toll gate now in paradise. Absolutely nothing is for free. What's the worst that can happen? Turning, pushing the hair from your face and smiling at me. Do you think it's a good idea to have Susie coming out of the toilet? Just from an aesthetic and emotional and...
How do you feel, Susie?
Should we
get out of your...
No, it's fine. I don't mind.
She seems okay here.
Darling, do you really want to be photographed pinning your dress up in a toilet?
It's fine. I don't mind.
I do.
Okay.
Well, it probably... Oh.
Let's move the camera out then.
Well, can we avoid seeing the toilet?
You don't see the toilet.
You're not going down into the bowl?
What do you think when you look at the picture?
Yeah, things have changed. I like that because of the position of our bodies, that we're not connected, that we're absorbed in our own whatever, and
But there is a real connection there as well at the same time. Anyway, I love that picture. I actually went to a Jungian psychiatrist because I had some problems or whatever. But we ended up talking about Susie all the time because she's actually much more interesting than I am. And he was obviously more interested in her as well. And he said that it was a kind of untapped creativity is quite a common thing actually that she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. So it's a common thing for women to move furniture around.
I mean, what should we do?
Yes.
Where can this go? If we want to put it back to the way it was the other day.
Where was it the other day? It was over
there. The bike was there.
Yeah, but do you want this out of the shot completely?
Yeah,
I can just get that. That can go into Nick's office.
You know, she knows I don't like it, so tends to happen when I'm not in the house, and so I go away and then I come back in and it's different.
You don't mind if I put this back under the...
Yeah, that's fine. Celia? Yeah.
I found this article of this guy up north who had a similar situation with his wife, and he would nail everything, to all the chairs to the ground and everything like that, and she would tear them up and she'd be seeing, it was like that chronic, and eventually he divorced her in the end. But doesn't bid well for the future, maybe.
Because it's cropped up in a couple of Nick's songs. I'm
No, I
really embarrassed.
I always thought it was some brilliant, he'd come up with some brilliant kind of metaphor, you know, and then I realised that it wasn't a brilliant metaphor, it was an actual description.
No, Susie changes, it's better, but Susie actually changes the function of the room while you're asleep, right? So that you wake up and it's a different, it's like the TV room when before it was the bedroom or something. No, I unplug it myself, darling.
But we're meant to be plugged in now.
I think in here, they should.
Yeah, the boots and everything. Yeah, thank you.
Can I just take it in and out? Oh, because there's, it's okay.
Okay.
You see that? That's Nick Cave. Now, should we just see, you can see what's going on there, Nick. You can see what you're being photographed by. Yeah. You just thought that we'd leave the house and you'd be safe from us, right?
Yeah, in my safe chair.
But we're still filming you in 3D from another location.
It's amazing.
But seriously, what do you think about Susie's shoes?
Well, let me see her feet.
Can you see them?
I think you should wear the high heels.
Okay. I'll keep them on.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Susie, do you want to just explain to us the philosophy of the dress?
Yeah, okay, this dress is based on the American Prairie dress, and it's, you know those sort of cults that all wear the same dresses? That was kind of the inspiration, because I wanted to do them in all these different colour pastels, and I wanted them to be kind of, instead of being really frumpy, that they're really see-through, like some of them are completely see-through, and some of them, like this one, is sort of semi-see-through. I mean, you can decide how much you want to reveal.
So it's the idea to take something that is supposed to be deeply conservative and sexualise it?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. There is that. And it's not that see-through, so you don't have to worry. Since, you know, since everything that happened, my work became something different, you know. Before it was something I was doing, you know, because I was enjoying it and loving it, but then it became a real necessity. I really had to to work, and because it was the only thing that would take my mind off everything. Yeah. I try to not allow myself to sink down into, you know, I try to you know, to just keep moving forward and keep looking forward, you know, and just, but sometimes, you know, physically, sometimes I feel it almost more in my, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a physical depression almost, not because I'm depressed, but just the grief process and, you know, and everything like that is very physical, but very, you know, my work is, you know, it's so diverting, and I'm so grateful for that. Nick tells me, you know, you're really different when you go, you know, Nick really encourages me to work, and people have said to me, well, that's what creativity's, where it comes from. It comes from, a lot of the time, from pain and from some terrible situations, and then I realised that that was what was happening to me, you know, in a small way. I haven't got anything I can say, any words of wisdom or anything about it, because I'm not at that ever. I don't know if I ever will be.
And do you want to just run us through, Susie, what it is?
Difficult. Well, after Arthur died, I found this in storage, and I just couldn't believe it when I saw it, because it's a painting that he did when he was, how old, about 5 or something like that, and it was it's of the windmill, and you know, just where he died. And Earl did one as well. There's 2 of them. And then I found this one, and I just kind of couldn't believe it. And I sort of hid it for a while. I didn't want to show Nick, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I was upset that it's framed in black, and why it's framed in black. I don't know why, because it was framed a long time ago, and it kind of freaked me out as well, because I thought, why is it framed in black? You know, maybe that's, you know, I was just being really superstitious, and anyway, yeah. But I don't really know what else to say about it, really. Yeah.
Should we put it over here?
There is more paradise in hell than we've been told. And every step we take, we start from blue, lie down and bleed into the water hole. And so the night it will in time unfold, curled up inside my palm and sleeping too. There is more paradise in hell than we've been told. From your lashes tumble stars of gold, star lashes, little splashes of dew, spill across the world and through my soul. Now call your tiny animals to the drinking hole. Little cat, little bear, little fire horse, little kangaroo. There is more paradise in hell than we've been told. Little cat, little fire horse with her shivering foal, curled in my demon palm and dreaming too, and all across the world the night unfolds, and all across the night and through my soul. For every step we take, we start from blue. Fresh tears bleed into the water hole. There is more paradise in hell than we've been told.
You need the imagination needs room to move. It needs room to invent and to dream. And when a trauma happens that's that big, there's no room. There's just no imaginative room around it. There's just the fucking trauma. And I think that was what the problem was when I tried to do new songs in the studio.
It's almost like the songs that you had written in a way, maybe they were songs you might have needed.
I don't know about the songs.
Because the songs do seem to have there's a sense of helplessness in the songs as well, you know.
Well, you know, when we you're sort of talking about the sort of prophetic nature of them and all of that sort of stuff. I mean, we've got to take that with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
You know, and on one level, I don't really care about their prophetic. They're not important enough at this stage. But the way that they've been presented, the way that you hear them on this record, is very much because of the emotional state, just not just of myself, but everybody actually in the studio when we were doing that. It's the kind of state we were all in gave us, I think, the confidence just to allow this thing to go out like it was, this document to go out like it was, which we wouldn't have done if events were different. You know, we would have fixed this up and we would have redone this, and there's something about the naked nature of the songs that have Arthur, all, you know, all through somewhere here.
standing in the supermarket, nothing holding hands in your red dress, falling, falling, falling in the long black cars waiting round. I will miss you when you're gone. I'll miss you when you're gone away forever. 'Cause nothing really matters. I thought I knew better, so much better. And I need you. I need you. 'Cause nothing really matters. All that night we wrecked like a train. The purring cars and the pouring rain. Never felt right about it, never again. 'Cause nothing really matters. Nothing really matters anymore. Not even today, no matter how hard I try. When you're standing in the aisle, and oh, baby, nothing, nothing, nothing. I need you. I need you. In my heart, I need you. Just breathe, just breathe. I need you.
Yeah, things have been torn apart, and I'm desperately trying to find a way of making some kind of narrative sense out of it, if we're talking about songwriting, or at least some sense out of it where I can do what it keeps saying in the books, or people keep saying to me, that it's that I can reduce this chaotic mess that's happened down into something that's more, that I can reduce it, distill it down into like a platitude that I can fit nicely, a kind of greeting card-sized platitude that means something to me, like he lives in my heart or something like that. People say it all the time to me. He lives in my heart, and I go, yeah, no, I know, yeah, right. But he doesn't, He doesn't? I mean, he is in my heart, but he doesn't live at all. And there is no, I want to be able to sit here and round this off in some kind of way, but to me, it's just not. It's just not. Things, it's affected me in a way that I don't understand, so that my reactions to things aren't the same as they used to. I used to be able to predict what I would feel at certain times, and now I just don't have any handle on things anymore.
What's that like?
Well, it's frightening because, like, I don't know what I'm fucking doing now, for example. What am I sitting in a camera, being filmed, talking about this sort of thing for? I wouldn't have dreamed of doing that before.
Well, I'm not sure that I feel entirely comfortable about
Well,
it either.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Let us go now. My one true love. Call the gas man. Cut the power off. We can set out. We can set out for the distant sky. Watch the sun, watch it rising in your eyes.
Let us go now, my darling companion. Set out for the distant skies. See the sun, see it rising. See it rising, rising in your eyes. Let us go now, my only companion. Set out for the distant sky. Soon the children will be rising, will be rising. This is not for our eyes.
They told us our gods would outlive us. They told us our dreams would outlive us. They told us our gods would outlive us. But they lied. driving in a car along the M25. I'm driving in a car along the M25 on a tiny blue speck trapped in a moonbeam. I'm looking out the window and up at the countless and indifferent stars. I am barely a child, really. The blue speck spins in a dark field that began 15 billion years ago. I'm driving home from the studio where I've been making a record. I'm feeling what every person who makes a record probably feels, that I am making something of great significance and permanence, even though in reality I know what I have committed myself to is of no real significance and no real permanence. But I have something that the universe has not, never has had, and will never have. Consciousness. My consciousness exists only at this given time. It has no past and no future. But its present is bigger in magnitude than all the trillion stars and planets and galaxies.
There's no, you know, I can put it in different ways and make it sound nice and stuff like that, what happened, and use kind of to tie it up in language and stuff like that, but actually, every time I try and articulate it, it just does him a disservice. That's how it feels like to me. So. You know, because it happened to us, but it happened to him. You know. And that, like the day or the night, and around that time is like this place you just don't want to go. You know, it's like all the rest around is okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. It's okay. In fact, that's something I wanted to say, is that everything is not okay, but it's also okay, right? Things go on, and you know, if anyone's interested, the records go on, and we're still doing what we do, and the work goes on. And in that respect, things continue.
Can we hear the song, please? Jake, wherever you are. Whatever, we just want to see how it goes. Can you do one way and one the other way?
Here we go, guys. Turn over.
Sunday morning, skeleton tree. Oh, nothing is for free. In the window, a candle. Or maybe you can see. Falling leaves thrown against the sky. A jittery TV. Glowing white like fire. Nothing is for free.
circle comes back empty. Nothing is for free. Sunday morning, skeleton tree, rest against the sky. The jittery TV, glowing white like fire. The sea. I call out, I call out. Nothing is for free, and it's all right now. And it's all right now. And it's all right now. Anyway, that's what I mean. You know, all of this stuff that I'm saying now, it feels like it's just a lot of bullshit to me. You know, it may mean something, but in the end, there's something that happened, and there's a kind of like a ring around that event, or it's fenced off. And everything else is okay around it, but there's just something that happened in that short space of time that we can never get that far away from. That we're...
You probably don't want to.
Well, I think, you know, when I looked at the film back, there was something I was rattling on about time being elastic.
Yeah.
And that is, I think that's what I meant, that we're attached to this event and that we move away like that, and we're like on a rubber band, and life can go on and on and on and on, but eventually it just keeps coming back to that thing, and that's some kind of trauma, I guess. It's strange reading those scraps back, those lyrics from my songbook back, and you know, they're okay. They're actually kind of beautiful, really. But at the time, they never revealed themselves as such, and I just thought that I was writing a whole lot of rubbish. That was one of the things I lost. That was one of the things I lost hard. A sense of belief in myself. Like I'd fucked up bad. That me and Susie had looked away for a terrible moment. And this reflected savagely on everything else. A belief in the good in things, in the world, in ourselves evaporated. But you know, after a while, after a time, Susie and I decided to be happy, as happiness seemed to be an act of revenge, an act of defiance. To care about each other and everyone else, and to be careful with each other and the ones around us.